Uh, I already discussed many things, right? So I have a one framework, so I'm not going to tell you here a scratch development. It will take more time. So better to, if you will join any company, you will get one framework. Or your, or I will suggest you don't join any startup company. Will join our 5 level MNC if you are going, if you did not work before, or you are planning to go to, as a automation test engineer. Okay, so avoid a startup. You can attend only interview for your practice, but start you know your startup company and all. Okay, so actually what we do, right, in real time we are not writing simple a script, right? We have to maintain that a script, right? So in interview, they will ask you which framework you have used. Okay. So because this is your core job, so definitely they will ask you which framework you are using in your current project if you are going as a automation test engineer. Got it, right? So we already know Maven, right? So Maven I have explained you. You can see any project in the real time we develop on your Maven. You can see this is your Maven project, right? In Maven, my framework name is Amazon app. Might be your company name is there, like whatever. You can see we having the two folder, main folder, and we having the test folder. Okay. In Maven, we having the two folder. One is your main folder and one is your test folder. Got it, right? So in main folder, we will develop our business logic. You can see we having the one package called com.amazon.utils, or your package name is there com.amazon.businesslogic. Okay, so inside this what we have developed, all the functionality where we can use this, all this functionality. Understood, right? So this method, this class having a method which is used in our project anywhere, or in your test case anywhere, right? So this is your business logic. Understood, right? Then you can see we have also developed page object model. So we already know everything, just we have merged everything. you know Here we are using TestNG, and we are using page object model concept. Here we are also develop the something like we are, this is called, you can tell this is your base class, or you can tell a create driver, but this is called your base class, where we are picking our which browser or will execute. This is your extend report, and we having the get data, means how to take the data from the Excel sheet. Again we are having the helper class, so here the class name is your handler class, where we have developed all the functionality. Here we having the one class called set data, where we can write the data from the Excel sheet, right? And this is our test runner class, where I'm executing your test cases. Okay, automating our test cases. Okay, and you can see here some of the folders are there. You can see we having the config folder, or we can write our folder name is your resource folder, where we are keeping all the our files over there. Okay, so it depend upon your framework which type of they have naming convention, it depend upon. You can also keep the driver here, exe file here. You can also keep the report here. We having the also screenshot folder here. So these are the component will be there in your all framework. These are the common. Understood, right? So if you will join any company, these are the common things. Someone is taking from, might be data from the database or whatever, but they will take, they will not do hard coded here. So if someone will ask you what is your component of, can you explain the component of the framework, so you have to explain this. Okay, this is the first question, which framework are you using? So this is called your hybrid framework. Hybrid framework is combination of any framework. Here we are using page object model and data driven. Data driven means we are taking from the data from the Excel sheet. That is called your hybrid framework. I told you, right? Many recently I was working. Recently, I before like 2 week ago, we having the one framework. These guys are keeping all the this locator in JSON file. Okay. So, but yeah, I told you, right? Your job is dynamic, yeah, but concept is your static. Okay. Java, you can explore your thing easily, very easily, and you can understand the things. But yeah, if you will do the practice here, automate at least 100 test cases or 50 test cases. You can, after learning this framework, just you having the one like you are working in the company. I'll tell you some website, Guru 99, be having the two project over there. You can automate that project by using this framework. Okay. I think I have shown you in Guru 99. One e-commerce project is there and one banking project is there. Okay. The people who is working in manual testing, you can show same project in automation. Okay. So all the functionality and all. If you are able to automate that manual, you can do that. The people who is not working in manual testing or working in the different profile, please do the practice this banking e-commerce domain and banking domain project. So what will happen around, we having the 20 test cases here and 20 test cases here. So we'll build up the confidence, and after that I have some URL, okay, application URL. Directly you can put that project, I have worked on this project. Okay, that is the things we have to do. Technical you are learning, doing the practice here, and whatever the URL I will share, you can write the same thing like test cases, and you can automate by using the this. Okay, so again it depend upon your practice, how you are going to do the practice. Okay. So many people are asking what project we have to show if it did not work in the real time. So this thing you have to do, first thing is your framework understanding flow. You have to understand the framework, how this framework is working, and how to start to automate this thing. Yeah, for development thing, framework development not a big deal. If you know the Java, this all the classes and method you already know, but this is the structure, or this is the structure you have to follow. Okay, this is the structure you have to follow while developing the framework. You cannot create this class here in test folder, right? You cannot create this test folder in main folder, because this is the rules. This is the business rule of that development. Okay. So that is the things, and the many people are going to stuck here only. Okay. They know everything, but they don't know the framework and real time. And I, in my YouTube channel, I have made many video regarding this also. But still people are going to ping, I have done course from here, but I don't know real time project. If your basics is strong, then you are able to understand this framework. But what I observe, this Selenium, the people understand testing profile. Now there is no testing profile. Okay. You have to develop the logic. Okay. Before might be some developer is going to support to test engineer to develop the logic and all, but now you are the only responsible to develop the new functionality. Okay. So I always tell you, please work on your logical programming. That is the main things. There is no difference between development and automation test engineer nowadays days. Okay. So you have to develop the functionality. You have to take the challenge if you will get some opportunity. Yeah, if you will work in the real time, definitely new scenario will come, and according to the scenario, you have to develop that logic. How this will happen? Your practice. Whatever I teach you, I have developing some functionality. Just you can think the new scenario and try to automate. That's it. Okay. So I told you what you will mention in your project after learning this. Okay, so here I'm going to automate few test cases for actually I have already written that code. I will show you, and just I will tell you, and you can add more test cases. I think these test cases are here. Okay, so these are the test cases. Sorry. Okay. You can see these are the manual test cases are there. Okay, so if you did not work in manual testing also, you can just follow this template and you will get many template. Again, I told you every company having the different template and way to writing the test cases. Okay, even I work in the different project, they are following the different format and all. But you have to this is your generic thing, like so first what we are going to do, this you can see we having like company logo and something, and we having the title of this scenario and test summary, and here we having the steps. Okay, so here this is the first test cases, mouse over to hello sign in. So we have already done this, right? Many times. Enter, click on the sign in button, enter the valid email and password. Right, click on continue button, enter valid password, login, mouse over account list, click on sign out. So here I think all the things I think doing or not. If you are not, then you can add the steps. Then this is our test data. We are taking the test data from here, or you can take the test data from here. I have made one more sheet. Okay, and this is actual and expected results. So validating here, and this is actual and expected. Each validation we have to do, right? So we having the like 4 to 5 test cases. You guys can add for your new application if I will share that, because we cannot show the Amazon application in your client. Imagine having the product based company, right? They don't have a client and all, right? So we cannot show this Amazon, but yeah, we having the many application you can show. Okay, so now I'm moving in here. So first part, first job is your you have to develop page object model, right? So in this framework we having, I already teach you, right, page object model, right? So one page object model I have developed using the by class. So we already know, and I already shown you this. This is not opening, right? I think it is stuck. What happened? This is hang. Just wait. Okay, you can see. I don't know the people who were there or not. You can see I already made this. If you are not aware how to create a page object model using the by class, please follow my previous video, right? So this is the functionality we are doing here. Okay, so this is your Amazon. So first job is your create your you know page object class and try to find the element. Okay, so this is this functionality we are doing mouse over. So first each element you have to find. You can see I am finding hello sign in, and you have to follow the naming convention properly. Okay, hello sign in, then XPath, giving the XPath for that. Again, sign in button. So this is the first. Second is you have to find this element, right, for sign in button. So you can see we having the sign in button element. Again, email or mobile number, text, right? You can see here. Sorry, you can see I find this. Again, we have to find. So each element you have to find by using the by. Okay, by is a class, and This is your all locators, right? So now I have find this all you know this. Okay, here actually we are not going to enter valid email ID and password. So if you will enter invalid email ID and password, let me show you. Okay, so this is my password I am entering invalid. Okay, I'm this message I have to validate. Okay, important message. Okay, so this thing you have to validate. Okay, so here all the element we have find here, you can see. In page object model I already explain you each and everything. Okay, so I already explained you, right? How to page object model we having the class name. So as per the page you have to give the class name, then you have to, this is your constructor and you have to initialize the class and your web driver. Now as per the functionality steps you have to develop this method. Okay, here I have shown you be having the helper class, so you can extend and you can directly use the helper class also here. But here I have created a separate method for mouse over shiny. You can see how we can handle the mouse over, right? So driver dot first you have to find the element where you have to do the perform the operation for key and sorry mouse and keyboard operation, right? It will return your this. So this element is already you have captured, right? It's here. Here in simple script we are finding, in simple script we are finding, why it is hanging. In simple script we are giving you know by find element dot by dot xpath something, but here we already find the element. Okay, action class and performing this. Okay, second steps we are going to click on this. So each steps again you have to create a method. Okay, driver dot find element, we have already this and click. So each steps you have to create a method. Okay, as per your validation. Here you have to enter, right? Here enter your email ID. So here this is the string, this is the parameter you have to pass here, right? So here you can see we will enter email ID. Again we have to continue, click on continue, enter again password, click on login. Here we are validating our invalid uh, invalid error message. You know we are getting this message, right? So here you can see get text, guys. So here you can use a reusable method also, but here I'm not going to mix here, but we can directly call this method by using, we can do the extend, but I'm not mix up here the things. Just I'm going to tell you how to create each steps. You have to create one method. Okay, you can see here we will capture our text and return type is a string because we have a actual and expected, right? So this a string you have to store somewhere, right? So assert dot equals, then you have to compare both, right? So this is again one more invalid password message. So I think this is for invalid email ID, or yeah, get invalid email ID or phone number error message. This is for password one. Okay, how to capture the text using the get text. So this is your first things you have to do. Okay, second thing here I will explain uh, this thing utils. Okay, what we having in the utils. Here we having the some business library, like we have a create driver. Okay, so in the create driver, if you, I think you are there or not, you guys attended or not, this type of the function we already develop in cross browser testing or parallel execution, right? So we are, so you can see here we have a, you can tell your base class or whatever class. So normally the people will tell the base class. Okay, you can see we have a one class and we have developed one method that is called get driver. So here we will get the driver. So what the functionality we have developed here, so you can see just web driver initialize null, and here get data from properties file. Okay, so here you can see if you are in the company and you having this code, then you don't know what is this get class. So what you have to do, just mouse over and press control, you can see, and click here. You will reach here in get class, sorry, get data class. You can see here. Here we are having, if you remember, so I already discussed this, how to read the data from the Excel sheet. Okay, so here we have a develop the functionality. If you already attend the class, my class, so all things look like the very easy. If you are not, please concentrate. Okay, so here we have developed the functionality how to read the data from the Excel sheet, right? But all the things I already discussed in our class. Okay, so here again we having the data you can read from the properties file. Okay, so here you can see what I'm doing here. Here uh, this is our properties file. Okay, and here we are going to take browser and our URL. We are keeping our browser and URL. Okay, so we are here this. Okay, create driver. Inside this create driver we having the class called get data, and get data, and we are reading this properties file. Means what you are reading here, I am reading this value, browser equal to GC. So what happened, it will read GC value. This is the key value pair. Okay, the property, this is the properties file, and this is the, I will tell you how to create a folder inside this Eclipse and how to create a file. Okay, so just wait for some time. Okay, so this is the properties file. Here key and value, right? So here we having the you can see in this functionality we having the file name and we having the key, right? So here we have a develop the code how to read data from the properties file. Okay, got it, right? So here we can read how to you know read. So you can see file here by passing the file path, input a string. So input a string we are using to read. Okay, because we cannot read using the file class, so that's why we use file input a string. Okay, and we'll create a properties is a class, and we will create a object for the properties. Okay, so we have created a object of properties class, and we having the method called pro.load. It will load the file, and again pro.get property, and we are getting this properties key from here, key. Okay, and this key will store here where it is, you can see value. So here we have this, right? So here you have to pass file name. So go to this create data, file name. File name is what, config. This is the file name, and properties, sorry, key is your browser. Got it, right? So here you have to pass file name and key. Okay, so here you can we are storing this value. This value will store here a string, and again URL is also the same thing. Get get data from properties, file name is same, and URL is your key, then value we are getting from here. Okay, so this is the URL, and because we cannot hard code this. Understood, right? So here you can see we have developed the functionality. If you want to execute your test cases on your Chrome or your browser or your this is your logic, like if not there, it not met, it will execute else block, and this is your maximize and given some this, and here driver dot get URL. So if you remember, we are passing the driver dot get and URL value, and return type is your driver. So this is your, by using this get driver we will launch our browser and application. Okay, so this functionality we have developed in this create driver. Okay, now extend report. Actually, I already shared some documentation. Okay, this code are this all the code we having the inside this your extent. If you will go for that website extent, official website, you will get that. Simply just copy paste whatever I have shared with you, but nobody will ask you to write this type of the code. Okay, so just you can copy paste here. Okay, and if you want to, that thing will later I will show you how to explore your framework. Later we'll understand first a small part. Okay, flow of the framework, then you guys can have a capability to add new function, new things, how you can explore, you can find the, you can try to make this framework is more standard. Okay, so this is the get data. Okay, so we here I explain you right from Excel. So how to read the data from the Excel, how to read the data from the properties file. Here handler class, I think we have spent many more times on this, how to create this functionality. So again, I don't want to, actually this is the older class, you guys can paste your latest one. Okay, here and try to use this. Okay, even I'm not using this, but you guys try to use this to extend your base class. You can extend your sorry page object model class by handler class, and you can call this function over there and you can use this. So these things the people are skipping this. They will not teach you this, how to develop this. If I will go for one by one now for framework development, how much it will take the time, and I'm not able to cover this all the things, right? So that's why the core thing I have add in your regular session only. This thing you already know, and this is the main things to how to develop the functionality. This is the UI part and this is the business logic part. So you have to develop two types of the business requirement. One is your, this method is also, I can tell you the business requirement. We can use this method for any test cases, and this is your business requirement for like handling the file or handling the reading the data from the properties file, right? Understood, right? So this is the the people having the more than 5 year or 6 year experience, they will give you the task for this type. Not, I'm not going to tell you, the company is looking for, you guys can develop the logic. Okay, so this is the one thing. Okay, I think you got it. Now I am moving to how to use our how to execute our all the test cases. You can see I have automated 3 test cases. Just here I have created com.amazon.test runner class. Okay, so this is your test runner class. Okay, and here you can see this is the whatever you have to initialize the variable, you have to initialize the class level. Why? Because this variable you can use anywhere, right? So here we have used before class. So you guys already know what is the before class and all, and setup. Here you can see in the driver I'm calling create driver dot get driver. So what will happen? It will open our browser, launch the application, created the object for class, page class, because we have to access all the method, right? Whatever the method you have created in this. How to go in this class? Just mouse over, press control. You can see, just click. This is the class. And you can see here I'm initializing this class in this class test Amazon, right? So this thing you have to do. Okay, and I will tell you, this is the first test cases what we have written. Okay, so first steps what it was there, you have to mouse over. This is the first step. Click on sign in. Okay, the main thing we have to understand here, we are reading the data from Excel sheet. Okay, so here I am going to take username. Okay, so just go to, this is the get data, and go to just if you want to go for this method, what is this method you want to understand, mouse over plus control and click, right? So understand this function. What is the use of this? So parameter is file name. So we will pass the file name, sheet name, index, and we are passing row index and cell index, right? Here you can see as per the development, as per the parameter, we are passing the argument. You can see here what we are passing: file name, sheet name, here row and index. You can see here. So we having the here we have this test data, I think. So it will start from 0. So row is what? Row is 12, right? You can see I pass here 12. Column is 4. It will start from 0, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the column and this is the row. So this value we are reading. Why this is coming? This value we are reading from here. You can see here and storing in a string. Okay, so what will happen? We are passing in the string, right? So I am also displaying this value. It is coming properly or not. You can see again. I will call the method enter email mobile. Okay, so whatever the method you have created, and simply we can pass this. Understood, right? Again, click on continue. For the password, I am also reading from data from the Excel sheet, doing the same thing, entering this, click, and here verifying the title of the page. Okay, you can see verifying title of the page, or here verifying our, actually here verifying the title. Okay, here not verifying this. One second. Here we are not verifying all the things whatever we have written. You guys can do the verification, password is entering properly or not, or username is entering properly or not. You can do that, but here just I'm verifying the title of the page. Okay, this is the one test cases. Second test case is also the same. Here mouse over then click. You can see other test cases are steps are repeated. Here I think yeah, here verifying the error message. Okay, so understand this, how we are verifying. These are the common things. Here we are verifying error, invalid email phone number message. So this is the test case. This is the second test case.
Mohit, first we need to prepare the manual test cases. Then only we are able to automate, right? Without preparing
You can,
manual.
I will share this sheet also. You guys can take any website. Okay, I told you right how to, but first you have to do this practice to understand this. Okay, understood, right? So
Yes, yes, yes.
this is the simple to understand, right? Because we have already, right? Understood, right? Then after that you are confident, then you can pick any website and you can write the manual test cases and you can automate this. Okay, understood, right? So here what is the second test case? Second test case is this one. Go to sign in, and here I am entering invalid this. Okay, and we are validating this. There was a problem. Okay, so here you can see we already made this. We already made this method, right? Capturing the text from the UI, and again here displaying this and expected I am reading this data from this sheet. Okay, actually I remove this, so you can see, or you can write somewhere, like, so you can see I'm reading this data from this sheet. Okay, so here you can see what I have passed. File name is same, right? Sheet name is different, and now column 0 and 1. So here this value will read, but this is the not the correct value. If you can write here also, like, let me we can copy this text. Yeah, so let me, here you can write. Now what is the value? 0, row is your 6, right? It will start from 0. So here row is your 6, column is 0 only. sorry, and validating this assert equals. Understood, right? So this is your second test case. Third test case, I am validating this one. Okay, entering valid username here, entering valid username, click and entering invalid password. Okay, so I am validating this one. Okay, so this is our third test case. You can see steps are repeated, just copy paste. Okay, all the things, username, password we are taking here, invalid message. Okay, so we already create this, you can see we have created invalid password error message, and you can see this is our XPath, right? So we are have already created this method, and go to that test runner class, same thing, and you can see taking the data. So these are I'm keeping here, you can see, and validating this. So this is our third test case. Okay, and here closing this. Okay, so this is the flow of your framework. Okay, so now I'm going to execute this third test case. You guys can execute others also, and you can add more test cases. Understood, right? So let me execute. One second, first close this. Okay, first close this, then you can execute. Okay, so it will validate this and it will close this. You can see even I'm displaying also here actual and inspected. Okay, so here it will generate some report. We are using extend report also. How to configure extend report, I already shared a document, just go through that. Okay, just refresh it. I think it's having in this folder, output folder. You will get here something extend, report. This is very simple framework. If you will go in the real time, concept are same, concept will never change. Okay, but you have to explore. Okay, so you guys can try one assignment. Okay, I think you know the Java and all, then it's not a big deal. You will get that code from the Google also. Actually, I have seen, even I'm also finding that code. A step by steps we are getting the report, and we are getting the screenshot also. Okay, I have shared some screenshot code also, but this is one assignment. So or you can tell just one requirement in your company, then you have to add in your framework. So what is your a step by steps we will get this, and you have to step by step we have to take the screenshot. Okay, so this is the things, just you can do R&D on the your Google, take the help from the Google code, and you can do that. So this is how you can work on your framework, and now your job is how to do the practice, how to explore your framework. But yeah, if you are going 4 to 5 year of experience, this framework you can explain your interviewer confidently. Confidence will come when you will do the practice, and you can show any project you can. So I have worked on that, that's it. Because your this you can automate any project in this framework, right? So at least try to automate 50 test cases. Okay, And okay, here you can see we have a live project. I have already told you, right? I think you can see live Selenium project 1 and Selenium project 2. Please do the practice. Okay, first you have to automate this, and after you will get the project from one is your e-commerce and one is your banking. Okay, you can do the practice first these two, and you can show any URL while you can attend the interview, and you can I'll tell you what is your next steps you have to do. Okay, how to get the confidence, and what happened here. Okay, so framework. Okay, first whatever I have teach you, complete this. Try to automate this to project. Okay, Guru 99 project. Okay, after that, if you are manual tester, please show same project. I have worked on that, but you know the test cases and all, because they will ask if you are not working, or if you are working in the different profile. I will share some URL for your banking or e-commerce. Okay, and you can put the same project in your profile, and you can do spend 1 week or 2 week to do the practice, or start next week your interview, or reach out to me how to prepare your resume and all. I will share some format you can modify, and you can upload your profile on your Naukri, and you can start your interview. Okay, okay guys, I will share this all the code and all. Okay, so give me some time. If today I'm not, then yeah, tomorrow, or just someone remind me, okay, once if I forget. Okay, I will share this project to you guys, and you can start your take 1 week to do the practice, or definitely side by side you can prepare your resume also, and you can do the practice. Yes, you will not get call every day, right? You have a time, right? Try to automate one test cases. This is your job. Okay, one test case per day you can automate. Just you think I am working automation profile. Okay, and this is my task. Every day I have to automate one test case. This is my task. That's it. That's why the people are getting in my session, not only having the multiple offer letter they're having. Okay, so what the people are doing, we are also doing the same thing here. That's it. And you having the a strong base. That is the things. You can understand any code from Google or in your company if someone will give you. That is the this thing the people are going to lack, because in Java, Selenium, API, many libraries are there, but the understanding is not there. The people are not understanding the thing. Okay, so you can do the practice for the same. I will share this code. Okay, and this things.
Mohit, do we have next session? When will we have the next session? Or
Next session I will let you know. Okay, but you guys not delay for the interview. You guys can start the interview. Okay, your 80% you are able to give the answer, and definitely yeah, just start it. Okay, after 1 week you guys can start your interview. That's it. And I will also arrange your, might be tomorrow I will take your mock interview. Okay, I will update you. Mock interview will be there always. Okay,
yes, sir. Thank you.
yeah,
So
okay.
tomorrow class is there or not, Mohit?
Sorry,
Tomorrow classes is there or not?
tomorrow. tomorrow, no, I'm not able to take the mock interview will be there. Your class, your session, whatever are still pending topic, I will update you. And some of the people are there, the Java is pending, I will update you, how to, I will give you that backup classes. Okay. Okay, see you guys. Or if you're having the any problem, any doubt, please reach out to me. Okay, I am ready to help you. Okay. If I'm not able to pick up my call, just message in WhatsApp and personal message or group message anywhere. Okay. This thing I'm not able to do, please let me know how to do. I'm stucking in this point, let me know. So I support you until you guys will get placed. Okay. Not like that, if I your course is finished, I will forget you. Okay, this is my job. Okay. See you guys.